about the yacht?
So I've owned it for 2 years now, but we've sailed it for the last about 8 years, the crew, with a few additions. Done pretty well in the Derwent and done a few Sydney to Hobarts, but kind of had our eyes set this year on Melbourne, and that was our kind of lead up. And, so pretty happy with how we went.
So this is the first Melbourne to Hobart?
The boat's done 2 of them, but this is my first. So we're off to a good start.
So how did you find it? How was the trip?
It was a bit slow at first and really warm, and then towards the bottom it got a bit tricky and got very wet and windy, and definitely stood up to its name.
At this stage you're looking like you're going to take out 3 handicap sections. Is that what you were hoping for?
Well, yeah. Yes, definitely. No, it's looking good. Hopefully it all lines up well.
When you set out, did you think that you'd be doing that well?
No, we didn't really know how it would go. It wasn't really until we got started and we had a really good start when we lined up against the others that we saw the performance with the boat against others, and it looked good in the beginning, and it progressed as we went along.
And how was your crew?
Oh, amazing. Yep. No, all our crew are just, couldn't ask any better.
And Joe, how easy or difficult is it to navigate at Melbourne to Hobart?
Look, it is really challenging, particularly this year. There was some really big holes with just no breeze in the course. There's also a big tidal gate between King Island and the mainland, so if you don't sort of get that right, you can be left behind. So definitely lots of challenges involved.
And how are you feeling about your result?
Well, at the moment I'm feeling pretty good about it. Look, we did make some little mistakes along the way, but I think in general we had a pretty solid race.
And is this your first Melbourne to Hobart?
No, I did last year's Melbourne to Hobart double-handed in my own boat.
Lovely. And so how did it compare this year? A little more difficult or a little bit easier?
As far as the race goes, this year was actually slightly easier than last year's race. But results-wise, this is certainly the best result I've ever had in a Melbourne to Hobart.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Just maybe just that notorious West Coast. It's known as a hard.
How challenging either of you? How challenging was that section?
It was hard. It was really windy, and we're pretty used to it. But we had one crew got a bit wet, and kite went in the water, and the knives had to come out, and it was
for the
hard.
crew member or the kite?
No, the kite survived, but it copped a beating. So it was part of us fought for a little bit there. The race might have been over, but we managed to get back and keep on going.
Do you think people underestimate that section?
All the time, yes. It's always windier than what you think. It's not easy.
I think people forget that there is no safe havens on the West Coast. When the weather's rough, if things go wrong, you've literally got nowhere to run and hide. So you have to keep that in mind when you're racing, that if you push too hard and break stuff, that's game over.
Great.
Very good.